All right, so I got a little bit excited at the end of the last video talking about Svyelun and kind of what I wanted to do, and I forgot to cover one of the most important parts of the deck, which was the enchantments and equipment. So obviously to make any sort of Voltron commander, you're going to need some way to buff him up. So we'll start with the equipment side and kind of cover this, and I'll put a link to the original video in the show notes or in one of the cards or something at the beginning of this one. But I have your two basic Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot Boots, kind of a way to give her haste, but more importantly to protect her Shroud and Hexproof. But also Basilisk Collar, Death Touch, and Lifelink being indestructible. This is mean, the chump block's gonna be okay, but even anything bigger than that is gonna be a good way to kind of defend against it. Commander's Plate, monocolor, is going to be very good, protection against everything but blue. And then, of course, Grafted Exoskeleton, give it +2/+2 and Infect. That's really good. I actually did manage to take somebody out with Infect the other day on a blue Merfolk, so that was pretty fun. The flip side is some auras. So these are just a little bit more easier to get on kind of when you have them in your hand. And these basically do the same thing. So you have invisibility, can't be blocked except by walls, another way to make her unblockable. +2/+2 in flying, get evasion, +2/+0, and can't be blocked with tricks of the trade. Ruin of Flight gives it flight, but you also draw a card. Rousing Reed is fun because it gives it +1/+1 flight, and you draw 2 cards and discard a card. It's a great fun way to get a wonder into the graveyard. And then Octopus Umbra. So it has a base power and toughness 8/8, so that's really good for a commander. But then also when it attacks, not only are you drawing a card, but you can tap a target creature with power 8 or less. And if the creature would be destroyed, you remove this. So this is really good if your merfolks do get removed and your commander loses indestructible. The Octopus Umbra can kind of go in and get some protection on her. So there you have it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different ways to buff her up. So in most games, you'll see at least one of these. And that'll be a very good way to kind of get some of that commander damage in and just kind of keep your engine going there. Thanks for listening, and again, sorry for the mistake, and take a look at the original video if you're not quite sure what I'm talking about. Thanks, guys.